Hi, I'm Wanda.
And I'm Lavinia.
Welcome to Taste Good Like That.
We're excited to be here today with Miss Gwen Glass. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, and I'm delighted to be here today.
Tell the viewers, what are we going to be making? Well, what are you going to be making today?
Not us.
It's okay. They won't let me touch anything.
But today we're going to have a tequila lime grilled salmon salad.
Well, I'm excited.
I am too. So shall we begin? Okay, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, a 1/3 cup of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
Okay, what is the benefit for extra virgin? Because when I look in the store, I see like extra virgin. I see like not so quite a virgin anymore. I'm just trying to figure out like if I don't use, like what's the benefit of using?
The extra version is the better quality, yes. It's more pure. Okay, a tablespoon of Italian spices. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of finely chopped red peppers. We're only going to saute this for just a few minutes. All right, we're going to chop very finely fresh parsley and cilantro and add that to our marinade. We're going to now add a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to now squeeze a 1/2 cup of lime juice. Okay, and now I have 1/2 cup of freshly squeezed lime juice. And it's okay that a little pulp is a part of that juice, okay? I started cooking when I was 6 years old.
6 years old?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a country girl, and my mom and dad worked. So I stood on a milk stool and would prepare dinner and have dinner.
You don't know nothing about milk stews, so just listen.
Okay, yes. When I stood on the milk stool to raise my little short body up to the stove and would prepare dinner for my parents and siblings. Yes.
Okay.
So I've been cooking since I was 6 years old.
6? Wow.
I have not had a lot of formal training. However, I've had some training. I've gone to a couple of courses in nutrition, no culinary classes, okay? So all that I have learned, I guess I've just put it together. Well, I didn't put it together. God has given me that gift. And I'm able to sort of transform sometimes nothing into something.
Yeah.
As we started out with we could have just had a plain salad, but the vision was to make it more colorful and more tasteful. Right?
I think it's interesting because, I mean, a lot of times when I see people cooking, it's good to cook your own food because you know what you're putting in it. Because I see so much stuff going into, like, how much butter are you really going to put in? So, I mean, I like the fact that everything that you have here, olive oil, which I've heard great things about that, the lime, instead of using like a lard or butter. And because you know what, I used to just kind of like melt my butter and pour it over my fish and think I was doing something big, but I was.
And this sort of talking about using not so much all natural things, but things that certainly God has made, it takes us back sort of to the beginning. We didn't have all these fancy things when I was growing up and when my parents and grandparents were growing up. So we had to use what we grew. And they grew the herbs, you know, they grew the onions, they grew the thyme, if they used thyme and basil, I don't know that they did, but onions, tomatoes, what else, other spices, I can name some that we probably don't use today.
Because I picked
sassafras and all that stuff.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so a lot of
salt and pepper.
natural ingredients.
Where does salt come from?
And salt has a lot of sodium, so there are some other spices that you can use. Yes, I see. Dash of salt. So we've got a dash of sea salt and a dash of coarsely ground black pepper.
Now, Gwen, can I stir something? I mean, can I toss a salad? I mean, you know, I can toss some salad.
No.
What?
No. Let's let the professional handle this. You're good at eating, so let's do that.
I mean, I can do that too, but I wanna touch something. I wanna feel like I'm a part of the making of the food.
You are. You're looking at it.
Okay, it's looking good. It's smelling good. Right, ladies? Lou, we're adding a half a cup of tequila. Warm it again and sort of allow the alcohol to evaporate.
Am I going to get tipsy after this?
No, Lou, you won't get tipsy. Okay, ladies, so we're going to warm this a little more to allow the ingredients to continue to blend and marinate, and also to allow the alcohol to evaporate, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who would prefer not to add tequila, then you would increase the amount of olive oil by 1/4 and increase the amount of lime juice by 1/2, and then add 1/2 cup of orange juice.
Gwen, do we cool this? What do we do with that? I mean, I'm wondering, how about you?
You know I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay, so we want to now cool the marinade before we add it to our salmon. So I'm going to transfer it to a bowl and put it on an ice bath until it reaches room temperature. So we have already prepared our fresh salmon, cut our fillets about 1.5 inches. So we're going to dredge it now in our marinade. And then very carefully place it in the Ziploc bag. Now pour the rest of the marinade over the salmon, and we'll zip it up and allow it to sit for about 30-45 minutes. You want to, maybe about every 15 or 20 minutes, turn your bag over, move the fish around a little bit to make sure that we're getting maximum absorption of our marinade, okay?
Now, what's the benefit of marinating the salmon?
The word is salmon, okay?
Okay, salmon.
But you know how to eat it, right?
I can eat it.
Okay, the purpose is to give it a fuller flavor, the flavor of the tequila for one thing, okay?
All right.
And it also helps to keep the body of the fish together, okay? It gives it a firmness, but at the same time a flakiness, okay?
Okay.
So the fish will be flaky but firm, and it will have the flavor of the marinade that you've used. Had we not marinated, it would be fairly strong fish flavor. And some people like a strong fish and with no added marinades to it.
I am not one. Don't like strong fish.
Okay.
So you said about 30 minutes or so. Can you marinate it longer?
You can marinate it longer. You could leave it in the refrigerator overnight.
Okay.
And a few times turn the bag if you're going to marinate it in a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Turn it a couple of times during the night so that each side of the fish gets the same amount of marinade. Okay, so ladies, I hope that you will notice that we've taken a little extra step and we have chosen a fresh, farm-raised salmon fillet for our salad as opposed to using a canned salmon that I'm sure you're accustomed to, Lou, since you may be in that age group where salmon croquette was a little popular, but maybe not so popular after all. But Wanda and I know about salmon croquette.
It's really sad, y'all. You know.
But you all will agree, and
now, is that real salmon in the can? Like, I'm stuck on the salmon in the can now.
and it don't pronounce the L. It's not salmon.
It's
salmon.
salmon. Salmon. Is that real salmon in the can?
Okay, let's forget about the salmon in the can because we have fresh salmon, okay? Yeah, this fresh salmon is going to provide us an essential nutrient that we need. Our bodies need fatty acids,
Right.
and we don't normally produce that, or it's not part of our normal makeup, so we have to take a vitamin supplement or eat foods that would contain those nutrients.
Okay, so
Okay.
our body produces fat, but not fatty acids.
That's correct.
And I'm good on that fat part. That, that's the part.
Because I got that too. I got like a whole bunch of fat, but
Stop.
the acid part is what I don't have.
One thing that I
Okay.
remember that I will share with you is that our bodies, all of us are born with fat cells, and we're born with the same. All of us have a minute or small quantity, okay? But what we do is that we abuse our bodies and we put too much of the wrong kind of fats in it. But this is a good fat that the salmon is going to help us out with. Yes,
Okay.
because it's a fatty acid, the omega-3 fatty acid.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I made this up or not, and I think I probably did because I do that sometimes. But I think somebody told me this once upon a time. A wise man once said that
Okay.
anytime you're going to say something you don't know for sure, just say a wise man once said. But that like for teenagers who are like really, you know how teenagers get really grumpy and stuff like that. They kind of like tones them down if they eat salmon. Salmon. You know, my mama didn't raise me right.
I don't know about that.
No, I'm thinking that we should have a petition. You're right. Put it in like all kind of pills and put it in their lunch.
That's a good idea. And since I am into eating healthy now and certainly promoting healthy eating to our young people, I'll do some research on that and see if we might be able to integrate that in our school lunch program.
Because I want to know if I'm lying or not, because I hope I'm not.
But we won't discuss that on Nationwide TV.
Since it's fish, we need to allow it to reach a temperature of 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we'll know it's done. So if you wanted to use a thermometer, you could do that. But I'm old school. And I do it both ways. I know how to do it with a thermometer, and I also know how to do it just by looking at it. And you can look at it, and when the color changes from the orange to a light pink, then we're okay. And you're going to only turn it one time, so allow it about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, depending on the thickness of the fish too. About 4 or 5 minutes on each side, and then turn it one time and allow it to finish cooking. And then the other thing you'll notice is that we have a rainbow of different fruits. We have the mandarin oranges, we have fresh strawberries, we have blueberries, and all of which are very, very good for our growth process. Okay, not only do they provide vitamins, but the fiber is there for those of us who are aging too, Lou. You're not there yet, but one and I can appreciate
Still young
that.
and tender.
Well, oh Lord.
I mean, you know, I can't help it.
Well, speaking of the growth process, I know that's over for me. But I'm good talking about the growth and health and stuff like, because I hear a lot about the blueberries, you know, being really good to eat, and I like blueberry cobbler and stuff like that. But that's probably
That's
not
the
what we're
wrong way to eat the blueberries, okay?
I'm sure we're not the only ones, you know, feeling this right here. And many of you have wondered, okay, how can I do this cheaper and better and all that kind of stuff. So the thing is that I question, when did we start eating out of the cans and things like that? Because I remember growing up on the farm with the, you know, with the peas and my thumb turning green.
Yes, from shelling them.
Shelling and stuff like that. Yeah.
Everybody grew up in the suburbs.
Listen and grow, listen and grow, dog. It's not too late for you. It's not too late. But this is true. I mean, did you say something about? Well, I know we have the organic and non-organic foods, and so now
we use organic greens. The greens for the salad were organic.
Okay.
And again, that sort of goes back to before. My father had a huge garden, large. I mean, it wasn't a garden, and where I'm from it was called a truck patch. So there was enough food for everybody, not just his family, but for anybody else who wanted fresh tomatoes, onions, green beans, collard greens, turnip greens, and the list goes on and on.
Okay, now this sounds good to me. How to cook healthy, how to have a positive mindset, and have a community spirit.
Okay, all of that goes hand in hand.
And I've learned that I've been neglected. Mama, if you're listening, where was my garden? I'm just trying to figure this out. So I think that's important. We should bring that back. I think,
a lot of people are going back. They buy little tracts of land in, you know, different areas.
See, the problem is they don't have land anymore.
Well, that's
you
true.
Put a garden by my mailbox.
Recycling and saving the environment. And if I could just throw in one little funny story, and since you are probably the age of several of my children, Lou, they stayed mad at me for a real long time when I decided to start cooking healthy. I removed all the sugar from the house and encouraged them to read only labels. So, I mean, read the labels before they put it in their bodies. So we only had natural apple juice, lots of water, natural orange juice that we made ourselves, nothing processed. And so they were very angry with me for a long time. And not until they could go visit a relative did they get a chance to just overindulge. Yes, no sugar. But,
no Kool-Aid. No way.
Their whole behavior was very different, very different. They were mad at me, but the behavior was very different. It really was.
But y'all pass out from this, you will survive.
So no more pound cakes, no more cookies and all that.
I mean, they had to have some like organic cookies around.
So we have overcome that now, and we're back to eating they eat the way they want to eat, and I try to eat more healthy in the way I know is best for us.
But you know, you don't realize the benefit of what your parents do for you until you get older. Because I hated squash. Oh, I used to gag every time I ate squash. But now, like, I love squash. And I didn't like my mom for a long time because she used to make me eat it. So I was trying to plot, like, how I can, like, throw the squash away because she wouldn't let me leave the table. But now I absolutely love it. So I never ate fish. She was a fish-eating crazy woman, and I just never ate it. Just, I guess I thought everything my mom ate was healthy.
Do not take this personal.
My mom had to work, my dad worked, and they worked long hours. They left home early in the morning and did not return until late in the afternoon, in the evening. And we were home from school and had to eat before late. Part of my responsibility
No
as
McDonald's?
the oldest daughter. No McDonald's, no. As the oldest child to have dinner ready, and I did. And then as years have gone by, I've just sort of perfected, I guess, what I saw her do and I saw my grandmother do. And it started out, my business actually started out as a hobby. And friends said, well, you know, why don't you do this for a living? You know, I started all kinds of ventures and prepared food for free.
Oh, wow.
Because I love to cook. And I love for people to enjoy what I have cooked.
That might not fit your profile.
I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane because I love to eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cooking
Okay.
part. I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay.
And you're gonna be my new best friend.
Okay, all right. And often I'm asked, because by profession I'm a chemist, and often I'm asked, did I put the two together, you know, the chemistry part and
That's a
the
good
cooking
question.
part, but I did not.
You did.
No, it has nothing to do with my professional training as a chemist. Again, just the love, the passion to cook. And I like to eat. I once was an overeater, and I no longer live just to eat. That was once my claim to fame, and I just love to eat, so I just sit down and overindulge, but now I eat to live. Okay, shall we begin?
Absolutely.
We'll start with some mixed baby greens. And we have an array of greens that we're going to include in our salad, to include spinach. All right, and then we're going to add some blueberries, give you a little fiber here. And then I'd like to share with you some fresh Florida strawberries.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm tempted, but I'll be good. Okay, well then. Wow. Oh, to that one, I need to eat that piece right there. See there? There you go. Thank you. Sacrificial lamb.
Oh boy.
Okay. And we're going to just sprinkle some chunks of our grilled salmon.
Sprinkle me.
Are we supposed to eat this? Because this looks too good to.
You know what? What is wrong with you? I'll take care of your part.
And then, let's continue to add a little more nutrients to it. We're going to add some walnuts.
You know, I'm a person, I love crunchy stuff. I love, and this is the thing that really turns me on, the nuts.
Turns you on.
Yes, it's okay now.
Family show.
Keep balance here. You know, makes me sad. I especially like nuts when I'm driving because it keeps my brain awake, and I do not need a comment from stage right here. So anyway, but I know there's some healthy things about nuts because you.
Okay, certainly it is a comfort food because the crunchiness sort of helps us, you know, it just sort of makes us feel a little more relaxed. But from a health standpoint, it does provide, again, some oil that we need, and not the wrong kind of oil.
Okay.
But oil that we need. Now, unfortunately, I've run into quite a few people who are allergic to nuts, but walnut seems to be the one that is less allergenic. They can tolerate walnuts
I'm
more
allergic
so
to
than...
Brazil nuts.
Oh, okay. And because the oil content in the
helps
walnuts
us
is not quite as high as it is in some of the other nuts.
So if I was to make this and put like the canned salmon, no.
Okay,
No.
cut.
No. No. Okay, so let's continue building our salad. We have now the salmon, the walnuts, the strawberries and blueberries, and now we're going to garnish further with some mandarin oranges.
Girl, you are working it.
Okay, and then we're going to finish it off with the raspberry vinaigrette dressing. And this is low cal, low fat,
Okay.
Okay.
That fat word again. Okay.
but it's delicious.
So will I lose weight when I eat this?
No, you won't. Just won't gain anymore.
Okay.
You know, you
Okay.
are most pitiful.
I was just checking.
Well,
That is beautiful.
it is. then it's gonna taste as good as milk. I know. But since you're not used to this kind of stuff,
I think I'm gonna have to
I'll
make
take
an
your part.
exception.
I'll take your
You
part.
call my mom and tell her that we can put more than cucumbers and tomatoes in our salad.
I meant to ask you when I shared that we were going to do a grilled salmon salad. What did you think we were going to have? Tuna,
Yeah,
something
what
like a
did you
tuna
think?
salad, or what did you have in mind?
I was expecting iceberg lettuce.
You talked about iceberg lettuce, and that's what you're most familiar with, and that's what most of our young people are familiar with, right? But please note that there is very little nutritional value in iceberg lettuce.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
These
water,
mixed
right?
greens, it is. These mixed greens, by the way, one thing I forgot, they're organic greens. Okay, they're organic.
Organic? No, okay.
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm. These are organic greens. Okay, so
Okay.
they're much better for you, and they're just going to digest much more easily for you.
Yeah,
Okay, I can get down with that.
yeah. Okay.
All right,
We're good.
We're good.
Okay,
Oh boy.
actually, we're ready to go.
Hey, where's the fork? Yes, indeed.
Now, is it best to get like everything on one?
It is.
You know, while you just making that decision, I will be going in. Now, why would you go to the same? Wait a minute. Okay.
Trying to get everything on my.
Okay, get some salmon on that
Get
fork
some
now.
salmon. Get some salmon. Yeah.
I don't have any lettuce.
But you used to the icebergs. That's probably why. Okay.
Salmon? Oh, yes, you did.
I do have salmon. I got some salmon.
Okay.
That's a salad
like that.
That's a salad. Okay.
Okay, I think I have a new favorite salad.
Yeah.
No more iceberg lettuce for me.
That's a good thing.
That's good.
Because I'm glad you are enjoying it, and I hope that you'll share it with your family.
Because I'm gonna learn how to make it.
Okay.
Because you don't leave the recipe in my purse. Right?
I am.
Non-canned salmon.
I'm going to challenge you to build that same salad and see if I was a good teacher or not. Okay.
Trust us?
I trust you. It's on.
Okay.
Okay.
You've done the cooking. Okay, pass the lettuce. Come on.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do the lettuce.
Oh, thank you. So kind of, Miss Lee.
I think you can handle that. All right.
Oh, what you saying?
Don't hurt nobody.
Okay, abracadabra. Let us put the salad.
All right, you blocking the plate now. Come on, I want to see it.
I
I want to see it too.
All right. Hold your horses. Okay, I think this is good. Right here.
I think that's like the supersized portion.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
You're getting carried away. Let me do something.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I remember. I think we had some blueberries. Now I washed my hands, so you won't think I.
We got already. The surgeons are ready. Okay.
I think I have
Okay.
enough
And
blueberries.
now for the strawberries, and you place some dusty on the salad.
Oh, that's pretty.
I know.
Wanda, have you done this before?
Of
I'm just trying to figure. That's nice.
That in this one.
Look.
Over here.
You gotta balance it out.
Yeah.
You gotta. You gonna do the
You know what?
the salmon.
Okay. Lighten up on the strawberries.
Okay.
Remember, it's a salmon salad,
Oh, that's right. Not a strawberry salad.
not a strawberry
Okay,
salad.
All right. Now we
Strawberry
need
short
the,
salad. Go ahead.
what do we need? The
Some
salmon.
salmon.
We need the salmon, or do we need the? We need the
I want
salmon.
the salmon now because
You want
I
the
just
salmon?
want to balance it out. Because I
Okay.
feel like I'm a chef now. I'm in chef mode.
Okay, I'm feeling it's deceiving. Okay, here we go. There you
All
go.
right.
Here we go. Voila.
Oh,
Voila.
feel like I'm doing big things in my life.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
I
that's
know.
fly.
And it's not
That's
from
nice.
the can. It's
I
not
know.
from the can. Now, that's a big chunk there. Can you put this up?
Oh,
Break that
I'm
up.
sorry. That was for.
You probably was saving that.
That was for the
side
Hungry
for
Man
you,
portion.
right? Yeah, okay.
Is that fine?
Is that enough?
Is that
salmon
good?
in
That looks
there?
Is that good?
Okay.
One more
okay.
thing before let those.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna put some
the nuts.
nuts in it.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to hold it over and let you sprinkle. How about that?
Oh, sucky.
Come on with
All
it.
right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, because you're not allergic to these. So
No. Brazil nuts are shutting me down.
Right.
These are all right.
So if anybody ever want to take you out, do some Brazil nuts.
They don't love me. They don't love me. So you put that on last?
I do just.
So now we
because the
put,
color's brighter.
Are we gonna use
No,
the spoon?
that's next to last.
Are we going to use the spoon to dip?
Do
them?
just the salad dressing,
Oh, the salad.
What's
dressing.
next?
The
the mandarin.
Okay.
Sprinkle these on here thusly.
All
That
right.
they will be not tainted by the salmon.
Don't try to use big words now.
Okay, I love you. Okay, and we sprinkle. Okay, do I need
Oh,
to
that's
spray
nice.
them out
Let me
a
get
little
some of
bit?
that too. I want some of this
Okay,
action.
I know you probably feel you
Woo!
mud you know, when you were a little girl or something.
Whatever.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
We didn't have a yard, so
Yeah,
there was no mud.
How's that?
Beautiful.
Hey.
Mine's gonna
Looks
stay
better than
on.
mine.
Hey.
Now you're being modest.
Yeah, they'll bring on the okay, now.
All right.
The vinaigrette. Okay, it's just like the crowning. Okay. Okay, there we go.
That looks wonderful. It really does.
It does.
Makes me hungry now.
There we
When I'm
go.
cooking, I usually don't have an appetite, so now I'm ready to eat.
All
See,
right.
you should cook the food and then
That
let
should-
somebody
is
else
that
put it on the
enough?
plate. And,
Maybe a little more in the middle.
Okay, there we go.
all right. Did we do a good job?
That's perfect.
Voila, voila.
So now you all gonna take my job, huh?
Hey, I'm thinking that we're still on the tasting side, okay?
That's beautiful, though.
Yeah,
That is beautiful.
I can read. That's what I can do. I might not can go, freestyling this thing, but I can read a recipe.
Check it out. We told you it would be easy. Look at Lou. She did something. Of course, I encouraged her. And I
I can
guarantee.
cook better than Wanda. I don't even know this
Okay.
for sure, but
Alright. Peanut butter and jelly. Okay.
that'll
we
be
like
next
saying
on the
more.
cook-off.
But
Yeah.
I applaud both of you ladies.
Yes.
And again, thank you for allowing me
Thank
to be a part of the
you,
show.
Lynn. This is awesome. I
Yes,
feel
it is.
empowered. I don't know about you.
Yes, you need to be, I'm sure. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm telling you, that was real good. So next week, you got to stay tuned in because if this week was good, I can't wait till you taste what's going to happen next week.
Sure, you're right about it. And you are truly welcome to come back to watch where it tastes good like that.
You ready?
You ready? Oh, did you know you was ready? Okay. Wow, I can't wait. I mean, the marinade even looks good. I know this is going to be great.
Something about watching food cook makes me even more hungry. I don't know. Is it just me?
Probably.
Especially when it smells real, real good. Like that salmon smells like real, real, real
The
good.
salmon?
Salmon! Yes!
Yeah, okay. Whew.
I'm gonna take some classes, I promise.
Yeah.
If we could just do chicken, I got it. I know how to say chicken. Been eating it all my life. The one in the can and out the can. I got this.
Chicken in the can. But go ahead. We got it this
Okay,
time.
okay.
This is the longest time.
Glasses on.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead now.
All right, three,
I'll jump in if you.
three.
Okay. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Ooh, I like that. Let's do that again. Are you ready?
Check.
Oh, goodness.
Good.
Who was I? Was I Lavinia or was I Lou? Oh,
That was good. Let's do that one more time.
It was good. What we doing again?
tastes good like that. Like that?
Like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
This program was videotaped, edited, and produced by Broadcast Quality Productions. Call Broadcast Quality Productions at 404-292-7777.